Is cash more useful than cards? Well, let's see about that, people. Let's see about that. Well, here's the thing. Our society is starting to become cashless. Some of the very first examples of cash were actually cowrie shells, which were used in China from around 1200 BC. Is cash better and more useful than cards? Well, in 2020, oh wait, hang on a second, wrong color. In 2020, to be honest, 70% of payments were made with cash, while the rest were made with either debit card exchanges or even with phones. Now, what is a debit card anyway? A debit card is a debit card is something really different from a credit card, to be honest. A debit card is a card that lets you use the money that is only in your bank account, while a credit card lets you use more money than the bank account, but you have to pay back. But you have to pay back your the credit. A credit card usually lets you spend more than you have, which is not really useful. So usually, if for those new investors out there, I think you guys should get a debit card, and especially under 18 kids, you guys should use debit cards, not credit cards. And lots of banks actually offer credit cards and debit cards for under 18s, such as Go Henry, Osper, and Nimble, as well as Rooster Money, and of course, something that I have never actually thought of before, Hyperjar. In fact, they offer prepaid services to kids who are as young as 6 years old. So technically, I can apply for one if I wasn't in China. Luckily, I have these two services. 50% of 7 to 14-year-olds still keep their money at home. And those with cards actually still hold on to some value of cash. Because my school, when they went ahead to go ahead and do a charity donation, they said, we can only accept paper bills. And so I had to go rush through my home to find some sort of paper bill. And, well, here's the thing. Now we're going to go ahead and let the affirmative position and the negative position duke it out. Hi, I'm the affirmative. Hi, I'm negative, and I'm gonna win. No, you're not. Yes, I will. I already know the poll results. Alright, go ahead. So here's the thing. For me, the first reason why cash is more useful than cards is the fact that children need to understand how real money works. And if you use a card, that's just gonna show you nothing unless you have the app. But some kids don't have phones, so cash it is. When it comes to learning money, of course, well, for me, the first reason why cards are more useful than cash is that cash-free shops and online buying, there's already here. Cash will soon become a part of the past. In China, they use QR codes and not those expensive money machines. And a QR code is just basically a sticker you put onto it, which is really cheap. And cash will soon become a thing of the past, so what's the point of using it? Well, here's the thing. The second point of why cash is more useful than cards is that buying things on a card is too easy, and it could lead you to overspending. I mean, look at this. The whole, go ahead. It's called the total. Well, the total of all the American credit card debts today literally has first in its history reached $1 trillion. Yeah, you heard me. $1 trillion is how much credit card debt there is in the U.S. for everyone. Not each of us have $1 trillion debt, of course, but all of us combined have $1 trillion debt. And my second reason why cards are more useful than cash is the fact that using a card is quick and easy compared to keeping change in a wallet or something, which is really annoying too. And for my last reason for why cashes are more useful than cards, and not all shops and stalls take cards, plus bank transfers are really dull. Saving coins and notes in a piggy bank sounds really satisfyingly with a clink, clink, and money sound. And you can watch them build up is really fun. Well, as for me, the negative position, well, for me, the third reason why cards are more useful than cash is that debit cards have apps that let you check your money and balance and manage your money too. And also, it encourages you to save. They literally send you notifications to save. And somehow, negative was right. He got a 56% in the poll. I hope you didn't use alt accounts to actually go ahead and vote on that negative position. Of course I don't have alt accounts. I don't even have a voting account. While affirmative is close behind, it's 44% for the affirmative position. Yay! So yeah, that's about it. But for me, personally, I would actually rather use a phone because phones here are more easier to use. All you have to do is scan a QR code. But the annoying thing is whenever my phone dies, I have to re-upload a passport picture of it so that they'll let me use cash on the phone. So I'm not really sure if cards are my next thing. But to be honest, I think paper money is also kind of more simpler to use when when the government is like not letting you use WeChat Pay. Whatever pay you're using. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you guys soon. And until the next episode, Shnan out. Peace. Ba 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 ba.